What's going on, y'all? Raw Southern Culture Uncut back again. We here in Atlanta, Georgia, Zone 3 Metropolitan with 2XL. One of the, I don't know too many, but from what I'm seeing, he one of the dopest graffiti artists, wall artists, um, in the city, man. What's up with you?
Hey, what's good, bro? I'll take that compliment for sure. One of the greatest. If I ain't, I'm finna be.
How you feeling today, man? How you feeling today?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. It's a beautiful day outside, man. Beautiful day to create something. Be outside painting.
I feel that. I feel that. So the area you in, Zone 3. You could tell us a little bit about where that's even at in the city for somebody that don't know, and like if you had any experiences growing up around here or something like that.
Yeah, so we kind of right near the heart of the city. We like maybe 5 minutes from downtown, maybe 10 minutes from like downtown Atlanta, where they got the stadiums, the CNNs, the Phipps Arena, the we got the downtown parks and stuff right down the street where Centennial, Olympic Park at, all that good stuff. So we right by the heart of the city. And Zone 3, it's kind of like connecting Atlanta, and we the in between of Atlanta and city of East Point. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
all my memories. I just moved here on this side of town in 2020, but I'm from Decatur, and I don't live on the north side, the south side, east side, west side, but I live in Zone 3 since 2020, and I've been working in East Point for a long ass time. So I've been right on the outskirts of this metropolitan for a long time. So
All right. From the outside looking in, Atlanta is kind of like the, I would say like one of the more artsy cities in the South
yeah,
or in the United States in general. You know what I'm saying? From
yeah.
fashion to music and everything like that. Was it like that growing up, or is that like
Nah,
a new thing?
we was just big on the music. As far as like the art scene, it wasn't flourishing like that. It wasn't popping like that when I was a kid. So I'm 30 years old. So I've been in the city 30 years. But as a kid, it was just big on the music. You know what I'm saying? We had the Outkast era, the dance, the crunk era, the snap music era, the trap music. So we've been on heavy on the music, but the art scene just started blowing up like past like 15 years or something like that. 15 years.
Oh, that's when you start seeing more graffiti art and
Yeah, public
wall art.
outside wall art and stuff. They start giving opportunities for
So it used to be like the police would be like, it would be like a vandalism type of thing, but now it's more
yeah,
accepted.
yeah. So you got you got more police kind of just driving by if they see you doing something beautiful. Like I'm doing something beautiful. People be tagging, doing whatever uh little tags or little just like letters and stuff. But they ain't even gonna fuck with you if they see you making a mural.
And that's dope in itself that you get put in something, nice to see in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people try to tear it down or look at it in a negative way, but you know what I'm saying, doing something with it. That's dope. That's dope. Um, is it any like a particular mural that you did so far that you think says the most, like message wise?
Um, I think this one is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Once I finish this, people gonna see kind of what I represent as a person and with my art. But in the past, I done did murals just of beautiful black people without underlying message for real. I just be doing it for the sake of making something nice and practicing my skills, but I don't have no like meaning behind the art when I'm doing public art and murals and stuff. But this gonna be the first one where I have that messaging behind this.
Okay, okay. Um, is there anything that you would like? Well, how long have you been doing? When did you do your first mural?
I think in 2016 or something, 2016, and it was something small. I didn't really know what I was doing, and it was inside the business. So I think the business got shut down since 2016. But that was the first one, and I've been doing like at least one every single year since then, at least.
Where so how does it feel when you see like will do a lot of people like pose next to your murals and tag you and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got one downtown by the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, on Donnelly Howe Parkway. Trouble. We had a artist named Trouble who passed away a few years ago, and I did a memorial piece for Trouble right on that street in the heart of his hometown. And hella people done went over there to take pictures and shit, tag me in it. So that was cool. That was cool to see.
Nah, it's a dude that I fuck with in Dallas. He normally get like a lot of public figures in around the city, and he does that. That's is there someone that you feel like does more of that than someone else out here, or?
What you mean, like people who bring public figures out?
No, I mean as far as like the person that will do Outkast or that do Snoop Dogg. Is there somebody that's doing this like?
Yeah, it's this is white dude named Jex. I don't even think that's his real name, but Jek's, I think. But he a mural artist, and he be doing like famous people with big ass like 20-foot wall portraits of like Atlanta artists and stuff. You'll see him around.
Okay. So as far as even that, like collaborating, I don't know, is that a big thing in the wall art where like?
Yeah, I was just out here with my homegirl yesterday. She was helping me we were tag teaming on this. But yeah, people tag team on murals. They get a whole team to help them do something. If it's like big enough,
right,
you're gonna need a whole team to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, for sure. So just is this like fishing to you? Does it give you a peace of mind just in general? Just whatever's going on at work or family or whatever, this like your free time, your free thought time.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's just me and the wall, and this is therapeutic. All the painting and spray painting, all this is therapeutic to me. So, and it's nice. It's a nice ass day outside. It's relatively quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's a few crazy folks driving by, passing by, but they ain't bothering me too much. So it's a nice ass day, so I can just free my mind and shit.
So, how do you decide as to what you want to paint?
I kind of just be sitting on it for a while. I'll be plotting on some materials that I be wanting to draw on paper, but then if I see like a wall out in the city and I drive past it so many times, I'm like, damn, I wonder if they'll let me paint that. I wonder if the owner will let me, you know what I'm saying, instead of putting it on paper, I'll put it on a big wall if it translates. So really I'll just be sitting on photos, I'll be sitting on ideas for like a long ass time, and then when the time comes, if I don't already draw it on paper, then I'll be like, I'm gonna just put it on that wall if the opportunity presents itself.
So, do you do any other types of art? Like you said, drawing on paper. Do you do like tattoo designs for people? And
yeah, so I be doing tattoos. I be doing like graphic design sometimes. Not really right now, but I be doing tattoos. I paint on like canvas for like galleries and stuff. And then sometimes I dabble in like clothes. Like, see, I made this design for this hoodie and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I made my own shit. And
right.
And then shit, what else I be doing? I be taking pictures too. I be trying to do photography and shit sometimes, but not all the time. I just be like thinking of something I want to draw or something I want to paint, and I take a picture of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's hard. That's hard. It's so many things that come with the art, and especially emotion. Art brings so much emotion out. Was it any particular emotional event or something that happened that made you like tap into art?
Nah, just being like a loner, like a lone wolf. Like it's like a sport where you don't need a team. So all the art shit that I've been doing has been like just being alone in my room, being alone, like when everybody out partying, when everybody out wanting to like hang out. I be like on my loner shit, and I just be wanting to draw all the time. So that's just my personality type. So that helped the art just kind of match that. You feel me?
Okay. Um, since we're in Atlanta and Atlanta's a big city, art shows, is that a thing that you partake in, or is that even going? Or you said it's growing the art scene? Is that a popular thing out here? Art shows.
Yeah. So right down the street, I think like in the heart of the city, I was telling you about, it's like a city called Castleberry Hill. It's like a little small inner city right next to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and that's like a big art district over there. So if you go by Castleberry Hill, right by the stadium, it's like a tattoo shop, some art galleries, a little community center, like two other galleries on the strip. They got a bunch of restaurants. So like it's a City of Ink is like the tattoo shop, and the owner of City of Ink bought like 3 or 4 buildings and turned them into art galleries. So they got art hanging up right now where you can go and check that shit out. Peter Street, Peter Street, Walker Street. If you're from Atlanta, you'll know what I'm talking about. Go down there. Yeah.
So, have you only done artwork in Atlanta? Have you traveled anywhere else? And like I've been to Cali, I've seen people doing it, and like I want to put my little mark right here.
Yeah, for sure. I want to. That's the goal. I haven't yet, but the goal is to travel and do this. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the world, see the country. I done been like to Cali before, but I ain't go to like make no art. I just went to like turn up and like smoke all the California weed that they have to offer, enjoy the beach. But if I go, I don't want to spend my money. I want to spend the art money that I
Right.
make. You know what I'm saying? If they pay me or pay for my flight or something, that's the goal.
Speaking of the herb you spoke about, is that a big part of your art process or painting process?
Not no more. I can do it whenever, but it's just something fun to do. But I really just did that in high school, and that kind of sparked my artistic
Creativity or
creativity.
style?
Yeah, when I was in high school, that's what really turned me up on like the realism and details. So before that, it was just cartoons. But when I started smoking in high school, that's when I went into like details and like realism and all that stuff.
Um, what's one irk that you have that you see with certain murals? Like, is it some a style that like, man, that just don't look good to you, or
Nah, everybody got their own style. It don't really hurt me if I see something different or weird, but it kind of hurt me when just seeing like a good wall that can be like painted like how I'm finna paint some fly shit. I hate when I see a wall and it's just like random tags or like gang tags or like random just little scribblings. So I don't like that shit. Like I respect graffiti artists who do just like the tags and stuff, but like I wish they would do it in the cut somewhere where it's like already a bunch of that over there. But if I see like a nice wall that needs to be filled up with something nice, I hate when I see just a bunch of like random scribbles and shit.
do you think the artwork stays up long here, or people like normally tag over?
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So they'll leave the nice shit alone.
So they leave the nice shit alone.
Yeah, the graffiti artists they got a respect for like the nice shit. But if it's a blank wall, they're gonna fuck that wall up, and then the owner might paint over it, and then it'll be a vicious
All
cycle.
right.
Let them come.
For example, I'll show you after this. But it was a hard in Dallas. It was a hard Pimp C mural,
Mhm.
and it was up for like 2 weeks, and somebody done painted over it.
Damn, see that's just the
The
little
the,
niggas,
the
bro.
the Nipsey Hussle got painted over, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like gang tats over it. I mean gang artwork or
Yeah.
graffiti. It was like somebody just put a whole nother mural over it.
Yeah.
Like that be going on.
Yeah, that happened over here too. You got one downtown, you see got painted over. But yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know why they be doing that shit. It's just ignorant as fuck, or it's just like that's
Yeah,
fake.
you don't
That's
feel
it.
like it's a disrespect thing.
Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful. If it was my shit, I would feel disrespected. I ain't even gonna lie. But I don't know. People got their own little thing why they do what they do.
Is there well, this channel is based around the black experience in the South. Um, is there a particular black artist that inspired you?
Yeah. Um, so I got a bunch of art mentors. So I got the owner of that tattoo shop I was telling you about, Maya Bailey. So he a mentor. My tattoo mentor, Melvin Todd. He a famous black tattoo artist. He my mentor. Um, Kevin A. Williams. He like a painter. That's one of my mentors. Um, just like graffiti, Paper Frank. I don't know if you know Paper Frank. He a graffiti artist. That dude Jex, who I was telling you about, with the big ass mirrors, he one of my favorite artists. I ain't never met him though, but he fine. There's a bunch of people, man. It's like Atlanta mural artists who I like. This man George out here. My man, that girl Leia, Drew Borders out here. Um, Andrew out here. Yeah, it's a lot of people I'm naming by first name, but
Right,
I don't know
right,
their Instagram by heart.
right.
So I can't
Nah, I
remember.
feel that. I feel that. So the people that been watching and staying tuned, um, the piece that you're working on now, if you can give them foreshadow a little bit about the completion of this and what it's gonna be.
Yeah, so this is like a little inspirational mural for the little black kids, black boys and black girls in the community. So I'm doing 2 gold medalists, Simone Biles, and that's gonna be Shakari Richardson, and Olympic gold medalist who inspired me to go hard. You know what I'm saying? I be telling my son to kind of hone in on one skill and kind of just like master that and be like the greatest at one thing that you possibly can think of, and fucking just like take it to like
The
go,
peak.
yeah, take it to like Olympic level like mastery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna have a little message in the middle, in between both of the portraits. Something like inspirational to inspire the kids to just be great. You know what I'm saying? Don't be good at something when you can be great at it. You feel me? Don't just stop at a certain level. And then this song just for the ladies too, because I be drawing like dudes and like famous men, but I'm trying to like tap more into like women also.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Um, so we are running low on the time. Is there anything that you want to say before we get off here?
Uh, nah, just thank you, brother, for coming by, shining light on me, and thank you to my city. Thank you to the owner, to who allowed me to express myself on these walls, man. And thank God for giving me these hands and this brain, this crazy brain. And thank you to the city of Atlanta, all that good stuff.
All right, so I'm finna roll around Atlanta and hopefully we see 2XL everywhere from here on out, man.
For sure.
Yeah.